drug deal. It's a drug dealer shoe, man. It's a drug dealer. That whole black and gold and white and gold. It's like you're a drug dealer who wants everyone to know you're a drug dealer.
Yeah.
Which is the worst kind.
Yeah. Oh man.
I would have met her.
All right. So while we're on the subject of trainers, all right. I was actually at an outlet centre, Bicester. Shout out to Bicester. Shout out to people who. Shout out to my Londoners who roll out to Bicester every minute,
you know.
I saw this nice pair of Giuseppes. All right, so my brother made quite an interesting statement. He said, Giuseppes are for drug dealers, essentially. So I like this pair of Giuseppes. They're not too loud. Got a nice little kind of like middle ground in terms of where they look. But they're nice enough for people to look at them and kind of go, you know, he's got a decent little shoe game. He spent a bit on his shoes, but they're subtle to the point where they're not going to get all that attention, like no 6 different colours and shit. So where do you sit with Giuseppes and my brother's statement about them being drug dealer trainers?
Yeah,
Would you ever wear a pair?
Brother, man.
Yeah?
I'm with your brother. they've just... They killed themselves with their own aesthetic, man. So like, even alright, so this pair's subtle, but I can't get away from the fact that you're the ultimate drug dealer. It's a drug dealer shoe, man. It's a drug. That whole black and gold and white and gold. It's like you're a drug dealer who wants everyone to know you're a drug dealer.
Yeah.
Which is the worst kind.
Yeah. Oh man,
nah, I would have met
shame.
like for the price tag. I would have personally
nice.
messed with them. I would have
Nice.
personally messed with them, man.
They're nice. They are nice, but I respect that.
You gotta
You know what I
think
really
about-
like? I really like the Y3s you were wearing the other day.
Why freeze? Which ones?
I think they were white and grey or something like that.
White ones. Yeah, but you know what?
Those were nice.
The quality
man.
on
Those
those
are really nice.
is poor, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, I got a
Don't
hole in
lie
them
to
like
me.
after one wear. No word of a lie.
Yakamoto
And-
don't know how to wear shoes. Don't know how to make shoes.
Nah, you know, nah. That because they done that one. It's called the YG Knit, right? And who was it? Jerry Lorenzo wore them, who creates Fear of God. And so the first ones that came out, he wore them, and everyone went cracked for them. So the resale was crazy. So this was, I think, the 3rd colorway that came out of the 1st edition. But the quality was dead. Quality was dead. Wore them once, held them for about a year, wore them, and there was a hole in it from the first wear.
Wow.
But since which time they've made a version 2, same shoe, but you know the quality was dead because they've changed up all the materials. It's a lot more elastic. So like it's better, yeah. But I like them. It's like they're similar to those, isn't it? Like it's a crispy white pair, but
They're nice though. They are nice.
they've got a hole in them, and I hollered at. This is the joke thing here. Let me hot up Y3 real quick
Go on.
because I got them online, right? And so I sent them an email. I was like, I'm not happy, like, based on I spent £300 or whatever it was on your trainers. I've worn them once and there's a hole in the toe box. Like, I've got photos. Let me send them to you and either repair, whatever it is. I just want you to acknowledge the fact that there's poor. And one of my mates as well got the exact same pair and had the same issues. So I know it's not just that I didn't cut my toenails. And I do cut my toenails regular. Do you get what I'm saying? And this is them. They go to me, sent me an email back, and they're like, okay, yeah, sorry, blah blah blah, whatever. That you've had a bad experience with our product. What we need you to do, in order to further this kind of complaint, is go to a shoe specialist. Yeah, go to a shoe specialist and get them to write a letter confirming that it's a manufacturing problem with the shoes and it needs to be on letter-headed paper. Provide us with this evidence and then we'll consider taking the shoes in for inspection ourselves.
Are they serious?
That's exactly what I said. I said, first of all, what the hell is a shoe specialist and where do I find these people? Like you can't go to your local high street and there's a shop called shoe specialist. Like, what is this, a job description?
You got to find the
What is
man who cuts keys. He normally does
But that's not
soles.
Well, that's the closest. You Timpson or something.
Yeah,
innit?
Timpson.
That's the closest you're gonna get. But they said like a shoe specialist,
Shoe
as in
specialist.
like that's a normal
That's the
person
thing.
you're gonna
That's the
find. Do
thing.
you know what I mean? Like, it's a thing. I'm like, what? So I'm gonna traipse around the world looking for this fictitious shoe specialist to get. And then they went once, so they knew this was a unicorn, innit?
Yeah.
They were like, you're not gonna find a shoe specialist because they don't exist.
But then they asked
And
for
then
the
they asked for a
letterheaded paper.
letter-headed paper. So even if I do go to a Timpson, and I say to Timpson, I say to Bossman,
You gotta write a detailed letter.
you got to
letterhead
you got to
paper.
inspect the shoes. I'm not paying you, by the way. You got to inspect the shoes, and then you got to write a letter and let which shoe
And then what?
specialist has a
Mail
letterhead?
it out. Mail it out.
What shoe specialist has a letterhead, and why would they have a letterhead? Like, they're taking the thorough piss, bro.
man,
that's
that's
what they said
hilarious.
to me. So I cussed them. I replied. I said, "You lot are a joke. Cuss them out.
That's
This is your
hilarious.
way of saying you're not trying to."
I
deal
would have
with me.
basically said,
no
"That's fine."
after-sale care.
I would have said basically it said that's fine. Will you cover all of the charges that will be that I'll be charged by the shoe
Well,
specialist?
I think based on
'Cause
that
then-
first correspondence, like, they're not trying to be helpful in it.
No, but I'd say as long as you're covering the charges, yeah. Can you confirm that? Yeah, and then once they say you, so then they got a choice. Then now I've got to say yes, we will cover it. Try and call my bluff. In which case you come to me and I'll make some letterheaded paper and I'll make a limited company in exactly the same day, and I'll charge you £1,000 for that letter and that thingy
specialist, yeah.
for that shoe specialist letter, or they say. They basically just come clean, innit? And say we're not trying to help you.
It's a
But that's
joke.
really
for a
poor.
company
That's
of
really
that
poor.
size, like,
Especially
premium products. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's not like if
This
you
is
go
high-end.
to Louis. I went to Louis Vuitton the other day. Like,
Louis
my
would
belt,
take it back in a
like,
second.
the screw
man.
come out of my belt. I was like, all right, no problem. Take it. We'll send it off. We'll replace the thing. And like, they actually tried to give me a new belt. They almost gave me a new belt. But you know, any high-end retailer is going to deal with your problem. No worries.
That's what I'm saying. That's very
what you're paying
disappointing
for.
for
You're
a
paying for
£300
the after-sale.
shoe, and they're coming with that talk. Like it should have been
Ridiculous.
like, okay, send it back to us. We'll get it sorted.
Exactly.
Like if Nike can afford to do that,
Exactly.
you know what I mean, on a pair of
Makes no
Huaraches,
sense,
how
man.
you
Makes
Y3?
no sense.
Like yeah, it's
Like, it was
not,
poor,
it's not
and it's like I was
acceptable
thinking, like, who am I
at
gonna?
all.
Like, I don't have the time nor the energy to escalate it. Who do I escalate it to? But it pissed me off, man.
It should
pissed me
do.
off.
Of course
Do you
it
get
should.
what I'm
It
saying?
should pee you
I've been
off,
buying their
customers.
products for time as well.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? And then I went to I happened to be in the store in the West End, and like, I didn't bring the shoes or anything, but I was like, I explained to them what happened. They were like, you know what, like, I get it, but we're a complete separate company to the online company, so they don't even have a storefront kind of, do you know what I mean, dialogue. I think it's owned by Net-a-Porter.
What, the online one?
I think it's
Well, look,
think it's
look,
Net-a-Porter,
you've
you
just
know
put Y3 on blast. Let's hope that this video captures some kind of viral
I'm
magnetism.
gonna be atting them, man.
Yeah, and maybe they send us a pair each on the podcast, and then we'll
We'll review the
them.
version 1 versus the version 2, and we'll tell you, because I know for a fact that the version 2, the materials
that?
are a lot more premium. So that's what I want.
How about that?
In fact, I've seen a banging pair of Y3s. I can't remember the model name. They just came out, but they're yellow. Yeah, I want them, but not until they resolve my issue, man. Get my Bruce Lee way on those yellow joints. You know what I mean?
Nice. Alright, so like
Yeah, man.